Hi everyone, happy Sunday. So good morning, welcome to Rock's Chat, and it's Tracy here. So I'm not sure if I did this joke or not because it sounds really familiar, and even if I didn't do it from this book, it was probably one that I've done. So either I did it and I just don't remember doing it, or I haven't done it, but it's one very similar to something else I've done. If you're wondering why I look kind of like this, it's because my hair's wet. It looks very shiny, doesn't it? I used a mask on it that I haven't used for quite some time, and that mask saved me when I was in Vegas because of the extreme dryness that was out there, and the sun. And it was an amazing mask, so I bought a massive tub of it, and I always forget to use it because it's in such a big tub it can't sit by the side of the shower or anything. So anyway, cheers. I've got a nice cup of tea. I got up really early this morning, and but I felt like I'd woken up a little bit too early, even though I couldn't really get back off. So I got up, watched some football highlights, had a cup of tea, fed Fluffy and all that stuff. She's behaving in a strange way today. I don't know why. The last few days she's wanted to come in the house and she meows where her food used to be when she was in the house. So I give her food there and she just sits there looking at it and meowing. I think she wants treats, but I don't have any at the minute. But she's, I don't know. I wish she could say what it was she wanted. She just, cats. What can you say? She'll probably meow in here in a minute. She's been a bit vocal this morning. But yeah, I woke up early, so I just decided to kind of watch the TV and unwind and had some breakfast. Well, this is going to sound like a disgusting breakfast, right? But I have tuna out of a tin, and I drain it off. She loves the juice, so she's had that already. And I put peronaise in it, and you might think that sounds awful. And you probably don't get peronaise anywhere else other than the UK because it's from Nando's. And that's a Portuguese chicken restaurant. And they sell it now in supermarkets. But the one you get in the shop is gluten-free, where the one that you get in this restaurant is not, which is weird. So I used to steer clear of it in the restaurant. But when they started making the peronaise, I bought it really for my son, who was obsessed with peronaise. But one day I ran out of mayonnaise and I thought, oh, God, I'll just eat tuna. So I squirted some of that in and oh my God, it was amazing. So now I never have mayonnaise in my tuna anymore. I have peronaise and it is, I've got a cushion under me and it's a bit creased up, a bit rucked. So I was sitting on a lump, but it's gone now. No more sitting on a lump. So as this joke sounds a bit familiar, I might do two. Beekeepers never retire, they just buzz off. So I'm not sure if I've done that one already, so I'm going to do this one. And it is, musicians never retire, they just decompose. Should be never die, shouldn't it? They decompose. That's actually pretty good. I like that. I'm going to give it a cheer. Oh, actually, that's not it. I got the wrong one again. I reminded myself of Ian Beale then. Michael, he always likes to do an impression of him and go, I've got nothing left. And I just sounded just like it then. It was a bit, disconcerting, decomposing. Have you noticed, I have, all of the offers have been flooding in, like this one here from Body Shop. Free gift when you buy up to £25, and there's all these Christmassy gifts and stuff. So when you go online, if you spend £35, you get a free gift, but you can get, I don't know, you've got to do 30 to get the free shipping. So you might as well have done the 35 to get the free gift. So I kind of got a bit bogged down with it and decided, forget it. So that's what I did, forgot it. And I don't know, I might go back to it, who knows, because there are a few things that I always get from Body Shop. Always, you know, they're my kind of mainstay things that I always have. And there was something else I wanted to try. If I get it, I'll probably unbox it over there on Rocksteady and you can have a little look-see. Day one, yesterday, of wearing the Charlotte Tilbury. Now, it was so thick, the actual foundation. I found it hard to blend. So I've got this stipple brush. It really, I've never used it for any reason. When I first bought this brush, I thought, oh, a blending brush, yeah, for your face. And it was so weird trying to use this thing. So I gave it a heave-ho. So I thought the only thing that really blended that was this kind of brush. So I did that. And then I put the powder on. So, and I kind of wore it for a while, but I wasn't absolutely sure. And I want to get the concealer that I mix with it. So when I do, I'll show you how that fares. But today all I've got on is the powder, because I figured all I ever put on in the morning is powder. So I'm not really sure whether it's the same as my other, or whether it's as good enough as a coverage to kind of get rid of the bits of colour. Here's Fluffy, right on cue. Bear with me a sec. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. This morning I have been full of sneezes, and I hope it doesn't mean I'm coming down with something, but all I've done is sneeze and blow my nose. But I've just got a feeling it's the change in the weather. See what I mean? Just meowing away for no reason. Fluffy! What? I don't understand, cat. She's been fed, she's had water, she's had tuna juice. Sounds like she goes, Mum. Come here then. What? I don't know. Crazy cat. It's warm in the house. She can't be moaning about that. Maybe she wants to go out. Then why did she fly in here rather than wait by the back? Normally she waits by the back door when she wants to go out. Crazy cat. Anyway, I've got a little open with me for tomorrow that it's a book one. It's a book club, Monday book club. And you might really like it, you might not. It's very topical, so that would be cool. Anyway, so we'll give it a go, see what you think. I've got a few little misgivings, so I shall obviously voice them, because you know what I'm like. I'll tell it like it is me. You know I will. I got told off by someone once for saying negative things. It's like, what's a review? You know? Am I only supposed to say, this is lovely? Oh, look at this is lovely. Oh, look, lovely. How lovely is that? Isn't that lovely? No. It's not what it's all about, is it? No. I just said, like, okay, I bet you don't watch them anymore then, if you don't like them. I didn't mean it to be rude. It was kind of in a constructive way. You know, perhaps, you know, maybe it's not for you to watch it. You know, what can you say? You know, I'm not there just to say, oh, isn't this lovely? Isn't it a lovely life? It's like a rainbow, look. Nah. Anyway, moving on. Still in two minds about that tutorial, you know. And I want to get a good kind of, I'm going to make a scrunchie of it. And I'm going to get a good kind of way of doing that as well. But I'm probably there to do some. Guess what happened yesterday? Not very happy. Where is it? This one. Oh, I wonder what my Fluffy would think of that. Anyway, and that's what I think of this. Went out yesterday to get her food, because I was on the last dregs of the bag, and I didn't want to brave all the traffic and get off the island to go to Pets at Home and get it there. And I thought, oh, my local farm shops sell it. At one point, they were more expensive, but now they're not. So while I was there, I got 2. Because she has IAMs, you know, the bag of biscuits. Anyway, so I thought, you know, go today, like yesterday, before the road closes on Monday. Guess what? Got to the end of the road and they've closed it. And I thought, what? It's not meant to be till Monday. So I had to go down the country lane, and there was quite a lot of traffic for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So luckily there was a van and then about 3 cars in front of me. So I just tagged on the end of that. And because there was a van and there's so many of us, whoever came towards us was giving way. So I just went through, thank goodness for that. So then I had to go miles out of my way to get to the farm shop and then come all the way back that way. And again, I got behind a van, which was brilliant because I just sailed through with him. Everybody gets out of a van's way because it's very big on that little road. But one of them did wasn't very happy with the van driver, and he wasn't very happy with me. And I thought it was him, not me, you know, take it out. But, you know, I thought, why early, you know? Monday. And do you know what I think it is? I think they thought, let's get all the road closures set up now, ready to start work on Monday. So we can have 2 more days of misery then. And so I sort of messaged Gary and said, well, I rang him and said, you know, it's already there. And he went, oh, so I've got to come home that way, have I? Yeah. Anyway, he said it wasn't too bad, but, you know, there was traffic going backwards and forwards. I'm just not looking forward to it. But I've got the dermatology tomorrow. And I had a little message from them yesterday saying, if you have to cancel, please call this number. And I was so tempted to just cancel it and go another time. But as Gary said, he'll be driving. So, yeah, he can negotiate the chaos. Crazy, though. But a whole 2 days early. I was not happy about that, I can tell you. But I got through it. I survived, just about. I was lucky that it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon and not sort of school time or, you know, rush hour or anything. It's bad enough at 2. I used to have this auntie that tutted about everything, you know. And my nan, she used to tut about me all the time. It used to drive me mad. You know, I'd only have to walk into the kitchen, she'd go, and it was just, she was so disapproving of everything, you know, my nan. My dad's kids were not the favourites, apart from she liked my sister. That was the only one. You know, she liked my sister Patricia, but she didn't really like the rest of us. She hated us, in fact. But funnily enough, when she was ill, it was me that I was her least favourite of all, but I went to look after her when she was ill and get her back on her feet. And everything I did, all the time, it's like Skippy the bloody bush kangaroo stuck in the room with us, I tell you. Yeah, funny things you remember, isn't it? Tut, 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 tut. So I started doing it back. If she did anything I didn't like, I'd go, just to... Do you know what funny thing about her, right? She could walk around the house. I mean, this. Nothing on her. She could walk around. That would be a minute one. She would go blast like a trombone. It would be like, purr. Not bat an eyelid. But the minute I'd go, she'd go, pig. Like that. Just like that. She'd go, pig. And I'd go, bless. That was a bit of a strange time, I must admit, looking after her. Ungrateful, what name. But, you know, it had to be done, and I was the only one willing. Just saying. But, yeah. At least it got me away from here. At the time, when I was a teenager, I mean, I just finished my exams when I was 17, because I stayed on for a year. And so I went to look after her, and here was shut. You know, just saying, you know, there was no buses after 1 o'clock and everything was closed. It was winter time. And I was contemplating, you know, what the heck am I going to do with my life, because how can you have a job when the bus service stops at 1 o'clock? You can't get the bus home, can you? There's no buses in Sleepy Hollow where I lived, because it was a holiday place and there was nothing. It was a lot less there than there is now, and there's not that much there now, but you know, there's way more now. But I thought, how can I get a job when I can't get home? I can't just suddenly pass my test. And so yeah, I jumped at the chance to go look after her and get into London, where there was life and, you know, night buses even. You want to go out for the evening, you come back on a night bus. It was like, what? We don't get one past 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's just... It was a depressing place to live when I was young. It was all right in the summer. It was a hive of activity. There was loads of buses as well if you wanted to go out to Sheerness, or why would you now? But, you know, it wasn't too bad then. There was a few boutiques, there was a few record shops. You know, it was nice. So there was Woolworths, there was loads of stuff. Now, that cat is doing my head in. Fluffy! Coming in. She won't come. Just stand there. Meow. What the heck? She's got food out there. I don't know what to do with her. Fluffy! Coming in. I'm sure it's a strokey, but she's not coming near me, so I don't think it's even that. I have an erotic, crazy cat, and she's driving me up the wall today. She is. Anyway, I think I've babbled away long enough. I'm going to get off and upload this, go sort that cat out, and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of the day. Don't forget the giveaway later. It's Sunday. You know what that means? It's a giveaway day. Okay, so I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.